everyone. Reverend Beth here with a midweek moment. So I wanted to apologize or acknowledge a misjudgment. I just posted my sermon from this past Sunday, and I have to admit that I probably shouldn't have preached it. Not that the content itself is problematic. It's just that the tone didn't quite fit where my congregation was on Sunday. I could tell that the energy was really low, that everyone was subdued. It was very quiet. I even, right before I started recording my sermon, as I was moving my stand and the camera into place, commented on how quiet everyone was. And I just didn't pick up that the sermon I had already planned was probably not the sermon to preach that morning because of what had happened in Iran the day before. Usually I'm pretty quick to pick up on when I need to shift and when I need to let go of plans and do something different, and I didn't this week. And so I just want to offer that acknowledgement that I think what we needed was space. And so here's what I might say instead, and what I want to offer you today, is that however you are feeling about what is happening right now in Iran and Israel and Azerbaijan and that whole area over there, I would invite you to sit with that feeling rather than try to close the news app and put it away or try to distract yourself. Just give yourself the space and time to just really be present with those feelings. And just let yourself open. Let your heart open. Feel whatever you're feeling: anger, despair, grief, sadness, frustration. And then if you've got an image in your head, perhaps you saw an image connected with the news story, then just focus on that image. Bring to mind whatever it is that is causing you sadness, whether it's what is happening in that area of the country or somewhere else. Bring those people, that place to mind, and send your heart mind to them. Like, focus that energy. Send your prayers, your good thoughts, however you want to frame it. Like, because it will open your own heart and it will have an effect. So acknowledge your feelings and don't allow them to shut you down, but rather allow them to open you up even further, to allow you to respond to this devastation and the horror of what is happening in the world with love rather than with shutting down. I think this is what I would have said on Sunday if I had paid closer attention to how we were all feeling. But I offer it to you now, and with the hopes that it will help you as we navigate these days, because they're hard. I love you. If you are in Hancock, I will be off the next 2 Sundays, and on vacation next week, which means there will be no midweek moment. But Leif Seligman is going to preach on Sunday. And it's really interesting. Leif grew up Jewish. She's preaching on John 3, 1-17, which includes that very famous John 3:16 passage. And she's going to preach about how that passage played a role in her life as a kid. And then the following Sunday is brunch church, community brunch. We may rename that, but invite a neighbor, invite a friend to come with you. It is a really open place for developing relationships. It is very light on the religion, if there's any at all. And the invitation for that conversation at that meal, which is on March 15th at our normal gathering time, 9:45 in the vestry, will be Where I'm From. So it's going to be based on the poem Where I'm From by George Ella Lyon, which we'll have copies of if you haven't encountered that before. But the invitation will be just to share with those at your table where you're from. Who are your people? What traditions did you grow up with? What foods? What place in the world are you from, right? And just share and get to know each other a little better. So I would hope that if you are around in the area, you can attend either worship on Sunday with Leaf or the brunch the following Sunday, or both. And I will see you again on the other side of my quarterly Sabbath. Be well and take care of each other, because the world needs it right now.